welcome back. We just watched some crazy new sports that are being tested. I'm here, obviously, with the PLN creative director, sports creator, JT Tilley. JT, we're filming this.
No, I'm just gonna. Yeah, it's stupid. Yeah, it's dumb.
Yeah, he does most of the writing now.
So it's just Dallin doing a bunch of Dallin stuff, and then I'm just here.
If you can't tell,
it's cool. I'm not.
We've known each other for just a little bit, and I'll just kind of talk over him.
Your wife said she needs you to get milk.
Okay, we've been doing. I was just trying to concentrate, but I couldn't very well.
Outtakes.
You've been doing this new sports thing, and not just new sports. We started with MMA, but there's all kinds of different things that we've kind of done over the years. I was trying to think. We've got the grapple fight that we did, the zombie decapathon.
Yeah, we had grapple fight, which was a combination of mixed martial arts, judo, and wrestling, jiu-jitsu. It was incredible. We had a great time with it, but there was no money in it. And back in those days, there was no money to invest in new things. So then we had the zombie decapathon, which was a charity thing we did, which was I don't know that we can explain exactly how it worked because the inner workings of it involved one of our newer sports that we're testing. Mm-hmm. So the zombie decapathon was a great charity event that's now slowly turning into a new PLN prospect. But we had Show Fight, Brawl Inc.
Right.
Grapple fight.
The kickboxing.
Yeah, we had SFK1, and then we found slapping.
Yes, well, and even though when we're doing that, when we're training, you would come up with these crazy drills to kind of keep it fresh, and some of those drills would kind of evolve, and we'd come up with some different ideas, and you'd kind of basically make a sport out of it. Right?
Sure. Ultimate Tire Wrestling was as you know, that was a drill from. I mean, we started that in like 2010.
Yeah.
And stuff the guy in the tire. That was it just evolved over the years, and slowly we were able to test it and refine it, and it became a sport. And as you know now, it's a PLN sport. It was just recently on ESPN Ocho, and its humble beginnings it happened in a tiny little gym in Branson, Missouri, where we used to coach together. But now the testing process is much different because now with Pro League Network, now we get paid I create new sports and I get a check. So you're a lot more motivated to do the work. So matter of fact, if you don't mind, we can go in the back now, take you to the lab, and then we can show your viewers kind of what the process is.
Let's do it.
Let's go. So this is the lab here, as you can see. All up in here is where we keep all the trees, and then down over here there's a lot of penny loafers, and over here we've got a guy that does magic tricks for little kids. Let me show you the bathrooms. Okay, so as you can see, this is the lab, PLN Studios backstage area. We lovingly refer to it as the lab, and of course Dallin's here several nights a week, so I'm not telling you anything new, but we've got the Karjitsu car here. Over yonder we've got the Ultimate Tire Wrestling tires, Coffin Wars coffins behind you. Actually a barrel from Freak Show. As you can see, the mats in the distance back there. There's a lot of stuff goes on here at PLN Studios. This is the backstage area. We refer to it as the lab. 5 nights a week, we have a team of athletes, BFC Extreme, that come. We train jiu-jitsu, striking, cardiovascular stuff. We have boot camp classes, and judo, jiu-jitsu, help me boxing, tomfoolery, there's shenanigans, and we develop new sports here. So I think it's been since 2010, which is about 14 years, we've probably developed 15 or 20 new sports. But now that we are with Pro League Network, we have probably developed some of our finest new sports, some of our most viral sports. We're coming up on 5 billion views collectively, which is, for us, is a milestone, because when we started, we were selling tickets in parking lots. And now we're just to a place where, thanks to PLN, we're starting to get the word out to many more people. So all of you guys that support us, we appreciate it. And this is where the dream comes true, right here. It's pretty simple. Just a few weeks ago, we had the Karjitsu Grand Prix right here in this car. I think it was 3 days we filmed, and it ended up being 6 or 7 hours of competition footage. It was unbelievable. And then of course, Coffin Wars. We just took the coffin to Los Angeles Mafiathon 2 with Kai Cenat, and we had 33 million people watch. So, you know, our sports are starting to get more eyeballs than ever before, and it's exciting for us, you know. Matter of fact, I remember last year, if you can look, Dallin got in the Car-Jitsu car. We had a competitor didn't show up, and we needed a main event. We couldn't find anybody, and so Dallin stepped on the scale and said, "I'll do it," and he ended up
in my church pants,
in his church pants, and he beat the #1 contender. So by all intents and purposes, Dallin should have had a title shot, but we didn't offer it to him because we had no one to host.
Okay. Well, and part of the process is the fun too, right? Just even stuff that doesn't make it, you know, to the final sport, but just trying new things in here. And
yeah, you know, there's a process. The process starts with me coming up with an idea. And the idea is not based on my wildest dreams. You know, the idea is based on what's practical, what's safe, and what I can convince athletes to consider, you know. And so the process will be a couple of months of me. Usually it's you and a few other guys that say, "Hey, I got an idea." And I let all my friends just kind of shoot my idea down for a couple of months. And once I've filled all the holes and cracks, then we'll bring it in here and the team will take a look at it, and then that'll give us an idea what it looks like and feels like. And most of the ideas go away at that point. Remember Murder Ball? And most of those go away at that point, but some of them will slip through, and we'll beat them up for a little while, and the next thing you know, it becomes a PLN sport.
Right. So we've got some other stuff in the works, but we can't say anything about anything right now.
Behind those curtains over there is all the stuff we hid from the cameras. We have a few new things that we're working on. Right now, we've taken Coffin Wars, and it's back in testing.
Right.
It was just an exhibition that we did in Los Angeles last year, but Coffin Wars is currently testing. And then Guerrilla Games, as people know it, Guerrilla Games, it was never what you've come to know on the internet as Guerrilla Games. That's actually called Plank Wars. Mm-hmm. And it's just, you know, as you know, it's just one of 5 events that comprise Guerrilla Games. So that's under testing and creation still, and then of course Ultimate Tire Wrestling, we have decided that we think that's probably one of the next big successes for us. But you know, outside of this building, we also have Street. That's our 3-on-3 basketball league, and we've got Putt Tour, of course. Putt Tour is a blast, and there's a couple other things in the works. So keep your eyes on PLN on all social media. There's a lot of big announcements coming soon.
Well, you heard it right from the big guy. So stay tuned, because we got lots of great stuff coming.
Yeah, just like Dallin said, stay tuned. We got a lot of cool stuff coming.
JoJo's ready to try one-on-one football, and he's excited to meet his opponent. Little stutter step by JoJo, but Brad drags him to the ground.
You know, it's a fascinating new sport, Ultimate Tire Wrestling. There's so many ways to win. As you watch them grow, you watch new strategies emerge.
All right, guys, it's time. We're going to bring our official in. Hey, somebody! Whoa! No!
Calling all players.
Pro League Network. Welcome to the street.
Lots of intensity here at Guerrilla Games today, but this match is my favorite matchup of the event.
Now, which of these competitors makes it to the grand finale? You won't want to miss it.
Wow.
Go!
No chance. Gotta reset.
Hanging out.
Let's go! Oh my God!
And now we're in trouble.
That's the match. We're going to have a new super heavyweight champion.